All right, after a two-game slide with a loss at UCLA and getting shut out at Michigan, Cougars returning home Friday night with Connecticut.
There was good, bad, and ugly, but finally, in the fourth quarter, the Cougars did what we thought we would do.
Welcome back inside Lovell Edwards Stadium on the beautiful BYU campus in Provo, Utah. Tonight, the 2-2 and somewhat banged-up BYU Cougars host the 2-2 Connecticut Huskies. Mangum in the pocket. Deep downfield, into coverage, and his catch made by Taron Houck at midfield. A spectacular grab by Houck out of double coverage.
This week we've done a lot of drills, a lot of time put in for film and just on the field, really working on being physical and getting open against man.
Bernard split backs, the handoff to Francis Bernard, and the freshman has his first touchdown as a BYU Cougar running between the tackles. Olile, as they bring in extra backers, and Sheriffs evades a tackle, takes off, and is tripped up. A nice tackle by Bronson Kofusi. They're bringing just the 4. Sheriffs steps up. There's some congestion. He backs up, takes off to his right. Kofusi's going to get him and help to get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's almost just like the gates of heaven are open right there. And you're just running as fast as you can to run through there.
And Carter snap. Tanner, 3-step. Force out to the right. Heat is on. Evades a tackler. Goes for the end zone. There's coverage, and it is intercepted in the end zone.
The big penalty and then the big play.
Play action boot for Sheriffs. Throws to a man wide open on the wheel route. Touchdown, Arkeel Newsome. 7-6 with the PAT pending. So a missed field goal, a blocked field goal, a fumble, and an interception have ended 4 BYU drives. BYU 7, Connecticut 7.
Disappointed and angry. I don't know which is worse, mad or angry, but yeah, just because we weren't playing cleanly enough in the critical moments.
In the shotgun, it's a straight sprint right. He throws, intercepted, it could go. Mangum is the tackler and forces out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
We knew we were doing a good job of moving the ball, so it's frustrating not being able to finish the drives.
BYU blitzing, coming hard, getting Sheriffs as he throws. It's picked off. Bronson Kofusi interception, and BYU 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
That was a critical play in the game because of the change of momentum. And
Tanner looking, firing, end zone. Matthews there, leaps, and makes the catch for the touchdown.
Now there's that height advantage that really helps out BYU's receivers.
Play action. Tanner, far side. Matthews again. Another touchdown for the Cougars.
And they open up for now a 13-point lead. BYU showing pressure. Picked up for now, and now it's not. Drilled. Pikula again.
Pressure comes in, he evades it, stumbles, stays on his feet, looks downfield, more pressure, steps out, throws while being hit, as intercepted! At the 30-yard line of BYU, the run back by Michael Shelton to the 35.
So anytime you get a win, it builds momentum everywhere. The team, fans, the coaches, builds our confidence. So I know that'll motivate us to work even harder next week to be able to come out and be even better.
All right, former Ute Christian Cox, Utah analyst on 1280 The Zone is here. And that is not Hans Olsen. That is former Aggie lineman Kevin Wimpy filling in for Hans tonight. Big fella, nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me, gentlemen. Maybe a little nervous.
Guys, a lot of pressure put on the freshman Tanner Mangum. Put up 53 passes on Friday.
Yeah, 53 attempts, and ended up having a good game late. Started off hot, was 16 for 17 out of the gate, but had some freshman mistakes. And one of the things you'll see that Tanner does is he'll bail out hard to his right when he gets flustered, instead of stepping up into the pocket where he's got a guy wide open in Carter early in the game. Does this play look familiar to you as some of these Hail Mary throws or the play against Boise State? And this time it catches him. So these are the mistakes that freshmen make, and this will happen.
Typically, a freshman quarterback is going to get a little bit greedy. He's going to make the big throw. A lot of the time, you want to have him come in, manage the game, and make the smart read. He gets a little greedy here, throws the pick.
He's a resilient player, and he's going to be absolutely amazing for BYU. So one of the players that we wanted to talk on that has been completely different, you played against, is Kofusi. What's been the biggest difference for you this year watching him play?
So the big thing that I like to see with Kofusi is the guy's hands on the ground. He's wreaking havoc all over the field. Here you see him pile drive number 4, the quarterback. He's making big plays like this all night long. Game changer.
Yeah, and one of those game-changing plays that we saw late in the second half, BYU outgained Connecticut double in total yardage, but was this play against this UConn offense? Talk to me about it.
So here we have UConn. They're sliding full left. It's a gap scheme protection. They're sliding to the right, okay? We have Bronco dialing up a boundary blitz. Bronson Kaufusi dropping into coverage. Here we go. Big pick right here. This is checkmate, okay? This sets BYU's offense up for what we're going to see coming next.
Yeah, if he doesn't make this play in space, he'd get a lot of ridicule from the sideline. And this is him just displaying his athleticism. This is a huge pivot point for this BYU team as the next play we get into a checkmate type play from Tanner Mangum displaying his ceiling. So talk to me about the pocket.
Check the pocket out right here. The offensive line does a great job providing Tanner Mangum with a ton of time to look down the field. Right here we see him make his first read. His second read, Mitch Matthews high points the ball for a big touchdown. This puts the Cougars up by 10 points.
Yeah, and these are the type of plays, right, Gary Anderson always talks about. This is the nail in the coffin. It's a checkpoint, a checkmate play.
Sinking the dagger.
And this is where BYU comes out and really finishes off UConn like they should have.